guys, welcome to another video. I'm still out here in these streets, struggling to keep it together. I can't even think of all the stuff I'm doing. My caseload and like mentoring, all of this stuff. Anyway, here's another video. Talking about new grad tips. I've had a couple of people that actually have reached out to me asking about what do I do when I'm getting ready to start, like I feel like I'm not ready, asking about travel therapy, stuff like that. So just off of the dome, we're just going to give you a few tips for anything you might be thinking about, worried about when you're getting ready to graduate this year coming up. Okay, tip number one, if you feel like you're in your third year, going through your clinicals and you don't feel ready, here's a secret, neither was I. Like I was feeling like, okay, I can maybe do this. Like I think I could work in outpatient. I think I can work in the hospital. Whatever the case is, when you come to the end of those clinicals, you're supposed to feel like you're ready to go into an entry-level position. But the thing they don't tell you is that it feels a lot different to be the student under your PT rather than being the actual PT. I remember when I had my first patient and I was just like talking to my coworkers, I think I want to do like dead bugs or whatever I was thinking in my head to do with them. And they're like, I don't know, it's your patient, do whatever you want. I'll never forget that moment because I was just like, what? You trust me to do whatever I want? But that's what you go to school for. So the piece of advice for that is to know that you're gonna feel that way. It's gonna be uncomfortable. Growth comes from being uncomfortable, and the only way to feel more comfortable is to practice it. Just keep going through the repetitions of seeing more patients, going to do community service with screens, practicing the labs or whatever with your coworkers, just like if you were in school, and getting comfortable with that skill set and feeling confident with yourself. But until you get there, do what I did, fake it till you make it. The patient is looking at you to be confident in whatever you're telling them. Other piece of advice, I know I've talked about travel physical therapy a lot on my channel, on my YouTube, Instagram, all of that junk, but you might still be getting told by your professors that like, hey, don't go into travel. You shouldn't travel your first year. You shouldn't travel the first 2 years. That's a lie. Travel if you feel like it. You don't have to worry about finding them. They will definitely find you. There's more than enough people that are looking for travelers right now in the job market. And you don't really have to have that experience. All you have to do is be adaptable, be personable, and be flexible. I guess adaptable and flexible are the same thing, but you know what I mean. You don't have any issue going that route if you want to go with it. And I had people tell me like, don't travel, don't get into skipping clinic to clinic. For me, I'm with one company, so it's a little bit different. My support has been through the roof, but I still wanted to do third-party travel. And I was about to do third-party travel if it wasn't for the pandemic. I wasn't going to take the advice of my professors telling me what I should or shouldn't do, because I feel like people give you advice based on their limitations. So just know your strength and your weakness, your strengths and your weaknesses to be able to make that decision for yourself. Last thing that I will leave you with is negotiation and salary and everything. This is something I was super interested in when I was getting ready to graduate, and I feel like everybody should know their worth. I was really oriented on not getting paid the lowball sum that they can pay you. But now that I've been working a little bit, I have a little bit understanding of why sometimes they offer you that. And there's a big cost in like onboarding somebody. They're seeing less patients than the regular clinician and getting to that point to be able to see more. So you want to keep that in mind to make sure you're not asking for too high of a number. But knowing that when you are asking for those rates and your salaries and negotiating money, have an idea of what you're even asking for. Have an idea of your reimbursement rates. Know what the market is for the other companies and clinics around you that might be hiring, and go on tons of job interviews. If you are looking to get into the Kansas market and you're moving there for a job, still do interviews at other places so you can get an idea of what other places are offering and be able to have those numbers and those things in your mind to just get an idea of what you're walking into. And also, bonus tip, when you are getting offered a bonus, they are taxed more than your regular salary. So always see if you can get something in lieu of that. I can do another video talking about job negotiations. That might be a good one. But I'll leave that at that with my bonus tip. That'll be my quick video of today. I'm working on it, you guys, to get into a pace of things. But leave comments if you have questions. Let me know what other content and stuff that you want to see, and I'll see you next time.